Hey, it didn't come through, bro. Send it again.
That's my struggle meal period. Don't get me wrong, I eat them bitches if I need to, but goddamn. Me
I
too.
just
For
I
ramen.
literally just bought a whole new box of them bitches.
For
I
ramen
fuck
noodles.
with them though, but I mean, yeah, that's that goddamn security. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, y'all niggas from the mountains, y'all niggas get snowed in like every other day, goddamn.
Damn, y'all stay in the mountains, bro?
Goddamn, broke back mountain boys and shit.
Ooh.
No, it's not. It's the flatlands.
Did you get
Charlotte
that
not in
one?
the mountains. There ain't no more. No more fish. I ain't never been fishing, but I never been fishing ever.
Cam, where
Nasdaq,
you
did you
come
get
up with
that?
your stories?
Hey, just accept that real quick, Akabop.
I don't know why it didn't come through the second time. I just said it.
Alright, hold on. Let me see if it's there.
Bro, I might start playing with the Niners. They straight.
There should be.
Oh, they said Tevin Coleman going dumb. I got the friend request. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it won't let me do the play together thing. Bruh, it won't let me. It always gives me fucking... Oh, I know why it don't let me. It's because I don't have the fucking disc. That's why it don't
I
let
don't
me.
got the disc.
You
I
gotta
got
have a
digital.
dish to do that.
Hell no. I got digital. Oh,
I don't know. It's
Like I
not.
said, this,
It's not
this is the
popping
first
up in the
time I ever
game
got my
section.
shit on the game. I usually buy the dish.
I always buy digital.
Yeah. Oh, for real? I'm trying to find Akaba now. Hold on.
Are you appearing offline?
No. I found you.
All right, go ahead. Let me get it.
Did you get it,
Indeed, I
Akaba?
got it.
Alright, bet.
Yeah, I got it, bro.
And Zeke. All three of them.
Oh, you just say, it says, well, damn, Betty,
I
I,
don't think
I
they cheat
can't
from
tell.
McCaffrey.
I ain't gonna flex. My nigga Bell be going stupid.
The
Yeah.
NFL on EA
But my
Sports
boy
brings
Bell
us
be
to
goddamn
North
going stupid. I
Carolina
can't even
and
tell.
Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few
I've
moments
only
ago,
played the
this
Jets like
building was
twice.
shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up
Yeah,
He
cause they
probably be
got
throwing
the
around
damn.
Brewers
Anderson.
and the Los
Anderson
Angeles
nice.
Chargers.
Yeah, Anderson is nice.
Hey, y'all
The
peep the
Panthers kicker
broadcast, man.
Graham
We playing
Gano
somebody
set
game this week.
and ready
Everybody
to
peep the
go
broadcast.
as we are off from
And I'm playing
Charlotte.
the
Same.
goddamn Saints.
Play. playing somebody new, so it's gonna be a good game to watch.
Nah, bro, I'm trash, bro.
Yeah, right.
When niggas say that, they about to beat your ass.
Yeah,
Never. What, nigga? I'm trash.
Nigga be
Bro.
like, I'm trash.
I'm still learning, bro. It's not gonna be.
Nigga be like, I'm trash. You be goddamn 28-0 in the first quarter.
Rivers now to throw on first down.
Even trash.
Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
That boy Nasty be running from me,
To
boy.
the 21-yard line. I'm not
I don't
sure
know why he
exactly
running
what
from
they
me.
had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play.
What the fuck going on with body internet?
That nigga talking about he downstairs and shit.
Oh yeah, he gotta be Bro, I couldn't find this play, bro. I'm gonna have to run this shit again.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
He's got it.
Good playmaker.
They tell me to get on.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6th one.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway.
You got a headache or some shit?
And this one, he got away without getting burned.
You hit that pussy. You know they say you got a headache if you bust a nut. Let's get a headache. Not a headache. That's why I tell you. Leave. Look it up.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense.
How can anybody possibly talk your head off if you about to talk
They'll
this
be
shit out?
tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Oh, shit.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton. And this is at the end. Touchdown, Carolina.
Yeah, that nigga got a slow clap. That shit hurt.
Touchdown passes. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
What the fuck, bro? That nigga gonna get pink eye for real.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing Rivers.
Whoa, what
Pressure
the?
gets to him again. Dontari Poe. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Easy.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
Yeah,
and the Panthers
Richard Sherman's
will
a
take over
cheat
now,
code.
1st and 10.
What do you do for you?
Carolina getting set to take
That
the
man
field.
locks down
Right now they're saying, hey,
like
let's
a
keep
whole
this
side of the
going.
field,
2 drives,
literally.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean,
That,
this is the
and
way
then
you practice
when
it,
he
this
gets
is the way
hot,
you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked
contested
in really
catches,
well.
which is
Jatavis
basically
Brown
everything you
there
throw
on the
towards him,
tackle.
is more likely to be a pick.
That's how it is with Jalen Ramsey.
And then when you put him on, like, you know, for your coach adjustments, when you put him on, what is it?
20.
When you go by overall for your corner adjustments, if he like you don't know which side he's got to just lock him down. So takes keep going.
And
Maybe snagging and jump out of nowhere.
down for the sack. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up.
Right now I'm playing the Saints. He's got 3 of 8, 3 picks.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Newton to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. On 2nd and 7, Newton eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think
and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Rivers. And he finds a man on the crossing route. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Rivers pass on target to Hunter Henry. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards the pickup there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rivers now. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
That's for a fucking reason, man.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Third and goal for Rivers. Got a man in
Bradbury, come
for the
on,
Charger
bro.
touchdown.
Like, what is your fucking problem?
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Gun.
To throw on second down is Newton. Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. A big play
That
there
was
for
crazy.
Carolina. 48 yards.
That
You don't have
was,
to be a genius to
I
watch
could have
this
thought
game
that
and
was a
figure
great,
out
but it was in my
they've had
hand.
success moving the football
Good,
here in the
this
first
is-
half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw Exhibit Z right there. And the
We'll
running
just give up
lane's
another field goal.
non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him
better on
behind the
defense.
line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
They gonna need some therapy after this. 58.
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Here it goes.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Because it's their shit. I can't say
I heard a
shit.
coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Cano the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Cano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Yeah, I do not see my fucking formation. There you go.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Right back for Allen. This time he finds it complete.
No. Come on, Dante. God damn it, bro.
In for a Charger touchdown. Keenan
What
Allen
was that?
as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Spotlight don't work. You know, I spotlighted that niggas fucking out.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Man, them 2 fucking picks in the beginning of the game. Fuck me hard.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
That shit really got me.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And Olsen over the middle.
Leave a man downfield.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Shit was lagging.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Hell yeah. I keep him in the wrap. I can't let him get off.
Greg. Gotta do better. Gun. 58 to Mike.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
They need stops to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
I'm still not good enough to fucking make them type of fix yet.
You'll definitely get there. That's it. In second nature.
On 1st and 10, Rivers.
Oh my fucking God, Seymour, come on,
and able
bro.
to get this one across
Just sit there, man.
Before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Rivers going deep for Benjamin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rivers again.
I tried to throw that bitch away.
Rivers is dropped.
That's some good fucking
McCoy
defense.
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Rivers to throw it. It's complete right side to Benjamin. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. You said inching their way back.
Will be brought down at the 23.